All right, all right. Welcome to another Critics Collective. This is your weekly top five numbers at the box office for weekend 46. I'm Legacy Lingo, and as you can see, we have the Dad Panther here with a special guest. uh,
Shameless plug. Go check out the video we did with Moana. Ladies killed it. I wasn't in that video, but 5 accolades. Go check that out.
5 accolades. Yeah, the Moana 2016, just so you know, we haven't reviewed Moana 2 yet. We don't have that kind of access, but we hope to have that soon. But Moana 2, we will be dropping in the next 2 weeks. Or next week, actually. Yeah, actually, we'll be dropping that next week. All right, so if it's your first time joining us, this is where we discuss the top 5 movies of the box office for this past weekend. Just to let everybody know what happened last week, let's show them what the top 5 was at. We got Venom was number 1 at 15 million after 3 weeks. Anyway, I didn't want to speak to that anymore. All right, so that was last week's top. That was last week's top 5. All right, and now we're going to definitely talk about this week's top 5, see if anything was shaking and moving. But before we get into that, just want you guys to know that if you are enjoying our reviews on All Things Media, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe and alert button, and join the collective community. Every little bit helps this channel, and we want to be able to keep this channel growing so we can continue to give it the content that we love, and hopefully you learn to love too. All right, so number 5. I don't have anything to troll this week, so we're just going to get right into it. All right, let's get in position. Okay, number 5, after 8 weeks in theaters, it's Wild Robot. It's hanging in there. It is hanging in there. It has always been in the top 5 throughout its entire time. This is the lowest it's ever been, but still 8 weeks in the top 5 with another 4.3 million. Domestically, when I say, and these numbers are, again, as of 2 p.m. today, these numbers are, so they may be a little different if you guys end up checking after this episode, but 137 million domestically. That's just in the U.S., so kudos to them. They're doing their thing, and their word of mouth is keeping it going. Hopefully we see it in the top 5 next week. All right, so number 4 on the second week in theaters is Heretic. This movie I didn't get a chance to see. Mike said did watch it. We didn't get a chance to get a review, but hopefully we will soon. And I'm actually thinking about giving it a shot. Once I heard the premise of it, I was like, you know what, I might be able to get into this and see what it's all about. Heretic's second weekend, it dropped 52% as far as its grossing. Is 20 million domestic overall, but 5.1 million at number 4. And now we're looking at number 3, which is actually holding strong. It was at number 3 last week.
Okay.
Best Christmas pageant ever. Still hanging in there as we get close to the holidays. It might continue to grow. Who knows? We might be talking about this. Yeah, it's the season. So we might be talking about this for a few weeks. We'll see it. I mean, there's going to be some stiff competition going forward, but this is its actual second week in theaters. And it was number 3 last week. So kudos to them.
Should have made a profit, right? I don't think it would have had much to go against.
Well, I don't know what their budget was, but I could definitely look that up. But I'm assuming it is definitely profitable. I don't know. While I got you, let me just see. I'm just curious now that we brought it up. So it looks like its budget was 10 million. Its budget is 10 million. It's made 20 million. So there you go. It's definitely profitable, especially whatever it does going forward. And that's just the domestic numbers. So if it has a worldwide release, it's gonna just be icing on the cake. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So number 2, there has been a shift. Okay. Number 2 this week.
Venom. Okay.
Venom still in the top 5.
A lot of damn money still, but yeah.
Still in the top 5. Venom has now been in theaters for 4 weeks. It spent the first 3 weeks at number 1. And now it is down to number 2, making, as of 2 p.m. today, it made 7.3 million. Domestically, it's made 127.6 million. So they're raising the roof, and they're like, yeah, they're celebrating, but this movie was trash. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna not mention Venom and mention it. Yeah, the only 0 we've ever had. in the Critics Collective rating system. And yeah, Venom took it. Venom took it. So number one. It's funny. It's giving it credit. What are you gonna say?
I was like, where did Smiles go? Like, I didn't. Smile 2? Like,
Smile 2 fell to number 6, only making 2.9 million. So it's out of the top 5. So you want to take another
fell
guess?
Off? Here didn't make a surge?
Here did not. It moved down to number 12.
I have no clue. Damn it.
Well, I can tell you that you did not believe in this when I told you.
Oh, no. No. As soon as you said, I don't believe in it. As soon as you said it.
You did not believe. I told you that this was going to be number 1.
The Rock popped in my head. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Please don't.
Number 1. Yeah. So that was it's this first week in theaters, 34 million. Of course, the numbers will be updated. That was as of 2 p.m. today. Did you get a chance to watch this movie, sir?
I didn't, but I wasn't going to even try to watch this movie. I'm going to try to watch this movie based off your review. So if you haven't checked out Lingo's review, check it out. Because I was like, hey, I might give it a shot. Now, I didn't think it was going to be not number 1. I was just cautious whether it was going to be a good movie, because anytime on social media they get rid of the comment section, not good luck. Not a good luck.
I mean, they were probably scared. They were probably scared.
Of what? You're advertising a movie and you want to be like, shh.
You know, once a narrative starts, people just run with it. So they probably was like, let's let people see it first before we start.
You mean with the Rock dead sitter on the trailer? On the right? No.
Well, that's the poster I chose. They actually have one where you got Santa as number 1, but that's the poster that I chose. That was me. That was me. All right, so yeah, that review has been posted for Red One, so you guys go ahead and check that out and get into the comments. So they're your top 5 for week 46, weekend 46. Grab Red One, Venom hanging in there, the best Christmas pageant ever, Heretic, and Wild Robots hanging in strong. Salute to Wild Robot. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so next week, though, things are going to get, this week, actually, by the end of this week and next week when we do show, there's going to be definite shifts, okay? We got 2 big hitters coming out this week. We got Wicked, and then we have Gladiator 2. Yes, so there's going to be a shakeup. There's absolutely going to be a shakeup. Now, who gets number 1? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say Gladiator 2, but there are hardcore Wicked fans out there. There are hardcore Wicked fans out there, so anything can go. I don't know.
Wicked, you got Wizard of Oz, you got musical fans, Broadway fans, so you got a nice little push there.
Nice little push, so it can go either way. My guess is it's going to be Gladiator 2, but I think it's going to be close. I think you talking
I
about
would agree. I would say Gladiator by a landslide, actually.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if this Wick doesn't make it to top 5. It should, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's at 3, 4.
Yeah, I know it's going to be in the top 5. I actually think that it's just going to be between those two for number 1 though. I don't 1 and 2, those two. I don't think anything else is going to be able to have a strong enough surge for Wicked to not be at least number 2, if not number 1. But we shall see. Well, we shall see. All right,
the Joker. It's hard to gauge musicals, man. Some people are just like, I'll watch it at home. I don't know.
But this has always been a musical. That's the difference. Like, so people knew that went to go watch the Broadway. They knew what they were getting, and they know they're getting a live action version of this on the screen. There's no like, wait, what the hell did I just walk into? This is exactly what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So it's going to be different than them trying to force something else, like they did with the Joker. But I could go all day about that. Anyway,
a smile on your face.
All right, so those are your numbers for weekend 46, your top 5. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you share this video so we can keep that conversation going. Let us know in the comments. If you thought that Red One was going to be number 1, how do you feel about that? And what are your predictions for next week? Let us know. And remember to give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, alert button, and join that collective community. All right, so if you guys got nothing else, Dad Panther, I appreciate you joining me.
When you said, do you guys got some? I'm like, who?
Yeah, it's I have like muscle memory with certain words. Just used to having the whole team on here. I'm like, anybody? Oh wait, it's just us. Yeah.
I mean, I will say, I want to say thanks to my daughter for letting me use her Moana doll. You know, just
I appreciate that too. Tell her I said thank you for contributing to the content and helping us plug. So guys, go watch that. We did review Moana from 2016 to prepare for the Moana 2 that's coming out next week. So go ahead and watch that and let us know what you thought about that review as well. All right, so we want to thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Critics Collective. We had the Dad Panther, and I am Legacy Lingo, and we will see you guys on the next one.